Hey everybody, and welcome to the Kerbal Space Program. Alright, this game's been out for a little while now, and it's been a few months since I've played it. Back then, there was only one goal, and that was just to reach space. But in this one, they've added planets and everything else you can go into. Alright, the whole premise of this game is to build a spaceship and see how far you can actually go. Like I said, originally it was just to reach space, but now there's actually planets you can aim for, try to land on, and so on, which I have yet to try. It's also added a whole lot of parts to the ships and everything else you can add. Let's go ahead and get a guy going here. Yeah, overwrite, because I was practicing earlier. Right, they've added a space plane hangar to this one now, so now you can make a landing vehicle, which I haven't got into that yet either. Our first order of business is to create a ship that can get us out there. And there's all different cockpits you can use, but let's go with the basic one. The basic capsule pod. Alright, now we got all these parts we can add to it. All these different propulsion systems. Fuel tanks, engine thrusters. Here we can add stabilizers, fins, all kinds of stuff like that. Here's where we start adding aerodynamics, supports, couplers for breaking off different sections. More supports. But this is what we need here. First we need a parachute to throw on top of this. So we'll throw that up there. And here's where we start adding parts. Alright, so first we need a coupler. And we need a stabilizer. Yeah, let's go with the big one. And add some fuel to this area. Zoom out so we can move this a little easier. Okay, this is going to be our final stage area. Hopefully we'll be in space at this point. Okay, so we'll need an engine. Right now I'm just focusing on getting to space. Then we'll go actually get to that point. We'll work on actual vehicle, a landing vehicle and everything, which I don't even know how that's going to work. I'm assuming I just attach it to the top here. But for now, like I said, we just need to work on getting to space. Boosters. I don't even know if all this is going to work yet. We're just trying. It's all trial and error. I do need one of those though. RCS. That's for our side boosters. Right, there's those. Now we need another coupler. And throw another SAS up in there. And throw some more fuel. Lots of fuel. This is going to be our primary stage. Hopefully this will hold here. I'm thinking about it. We need to add some supports up in there. So let's get some struts. Connect to the coupler, up to the engine. Alright, those are connected. Let's see. Throw another engine on the bottom of this. Throw some more boosters. Main booster rocket, and we got the secondary boosters. Let's attach these with struts. Oh, before I do that, let's add some stabilizers. We've got the stabilizers now. Now we strut them up. Right there, connected. Boosters, we've got the fuel. Like I said, I'm not even sure this is going to work yet, but we're going to try it anyway. Oh. What is this? Thruster? No, I don't want that. I need some structural. These little aerodynamic toppers. Let's put these on top of the fuel here. Now back to our struts. Attach those to here. I wonder. Maybe I should move these up just a bit. Knock these struts off. Drag all these, move them up just a bit, and see how this works. Now strut these up. And strut them on the bottom too. Pretty simple design, but like I said, there's no guarantee it'll even work, but we'll try it. Rename this one, just call it test for now. Save, and let's go give it a shot. See, oh, wait a minute, I forgot an important part. That's not gonna work in the flight. I need supports. I need some stability. Something that's going to hold us there. Just throw these on here. Alright. They'll hold us in place. Now let's go to the pad and give it a shot. That's what we look like. Let everything load, and it's gonna. Oh, stay. I'm not sure that's gonna hold. Might just break apart right there once the thrust kicks in. But we already see a big problem area right there at the joint. But let's give it a shot. Obviously that didn't work. Advanced SAS and decoupler failed. Lots of failures. Alright, we need to go back and try to fix what's wrong here. This is a big problem area right here. Take that out. Just attach you to you. Let's try that. Clear the pad. See how that settles. much better. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, working good. Turn our stabilizer on. Overheating, but they're fine. They're almost out of fuel, so I'm going to turn my main thruster up here to full right now. There's my main thruster. So we're losing gaining speed. Climbing speed, I should say. We're losing it. I got 3 more tanks of fuel to go through. We're still ascending, but it's slowing down. We're really losing speed. I'm at 12 meters a second now. Down to 11. Down to 10. Nope, now we're starting to climb. We're getting into thinner air, so we're starting to climb now. Barely, but we're climbing. Very, very slowly starting to climb. But we're losing altitude. Just don't have the power in that one engine that I need. Hopefully when I kick that phase off, everything will go good and we'll climb again. This thing's struggling just to sit in one place. But I'm climbing now. Surface speed going up, altitude going up. Just about out of fuel in the main tank. Separate. Turn the others on. Now we're going somewhere. There's the moon over there, but it's not really realistic to even try to go for that right now. But we can angle it over there anyway. Turn the main booster all the way up. Oh, stabilizer, turned it on. And this will be our last full tank of fuel. So we hit a stalling area at one point, but we got through it. Actually, still not in orbit though. You see the top meter at the top where it's all blue and all? We need to get, we're in the middle blue, we got one more, then we get the black. The black's where you want to be, but I just don't have the fuel or power to get me up there. I'm still climbing at 2,300 meters a second, so let's check the map. Yeah, you'll see where we're gonna go. About 15 minutes I'll hit my maximum height before I start coming back down. But you can zoom out and you can see there's the moon. Let me zoom out even further. There's another planet there. Zoom out even further. There's planets all over the place. Can't even imagine trying to make it to that one over there. 65 million meters away. Actually, billion meters. But there's 2 moons here to go for. We're not even close to reaching that first one. It's going to take multiple tries to get us out there. I think we did pretty good just to get up in space on our first real flight. First failed attempt, but this one actually did somewhat decent. Of course, I can just go ahead and kick that bottom part off. I don't need it anymore. Yeah, that'll just sit there and float until it finally crashes down to the planet again. Since it keeps track of the debris, as you can see right there. That's my last section I kicked off. And there's 2 sections here. So debris will float around until it crashes now, apparently. So we still got a lot of work to do if we're going to try to make it to the planet. We actually got somewhat of a design to get us in orbit. But what to do is I'll get from there on attaching the landing vehicle and all that. I don't have no idea how that's going to work. There's the moon. See, it's getting closer, but that's as close as we're going to get. Yep, 13 more minutes. We'll hit the apex of our flight here before we start going back down. But anyway, this is somewhat of a successful flight. We're 7 minutes into the mission now. Still climbing. We're not going to hit orbit, but I think we did some decent progress here. So I guess we'll end this episode here, guys, and this is our first episode. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Hope you all got a taste of what the game's like and keep you interested. I'll throw some more episodes up here as I continue trying to make it to that planet over there, at least the first one. Try to get a somewhat decent takeoff vehicle and a landing vehicle, which I have no clue how to do. We'll build on this success flight here and see what we can come up with after that. So for now, we'll end this one here, guys, and see you next time.